Hey y'all, it's Charlie. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new here, like I said, my name is Charlie and I'm a flight attendant for a major US airline. And today I am back with another schedule reaction video. You guys asked why did I stop doing these? And the real reason is because honestly, I was getting everything I bid for. My seniority in Boston is pretty decent now. I just hit 3 years like 2 days ago. So just had my anniversary with my airline. And I kind of, like Boston being a very junior base, I do pretty much get everything that I want. But there's a special reason why I wanted to do a schedule reaction this month, other than the fact that y'all asked me to. So we're gonna get into that in a second. Before we get started, I do wanna say I am filming in this area. I still haven't figured out how I'm gonna set up the camera. My new lighting for my office has not came in yet, so I'm sorry that the setup is weird. Also, I'm using a camera that I never use for sit down videos. I'm using my vlog camera. I don't know what the audio is like. I just wanna go ahead and apologize. Also, it is like 95 degrees, so I'm dressed like this, y'all. It is freaking hot. I would normally try to put on some more clothes so I'm not showing y'all everything I have to offer, but it's hot. Anyways, schedule reaction. You guys asked, especially over on my Instagram, which y'all should follow me on. Can I start back doing these videos over here on this channel, especially since I'm not doing vlogs anymore? So of course I'm gonna say yes. If you wanna see my day-to-day life as a flight attendant, go follow me on my flight attendant Instagram. I post in there literally every day. Fun quizzes, who's hiring, what's going on in my life, me complaining about commuting, all of that's over there. Speaking of commuting, my commute looks a little different this month. I am actually Atlanta based just for the month of June, January, February, March, April, May, June. Just for the month of June. Basically, the company has to see that it's an even swap. So I wanted to go to Atlanta, somebody already based in Atlanta wanted to go to Boston, and for the month we can swap. So I'm based in Atlanta. In Atlanta, my seniority means absolutely nothing. And on top of that, you guys, don't be mad at me. Do not be mad at me. Do not get mad. I didn't bid. I already know, Charlie, it's been 3 years. I'm too old for this. I know. Let me tell you, we do have these things called until further notice bids. I think I've told y'all that before. These are no matter what, even if I get to bid, if I forget to bid, if I never even open the bid package, if I do absolutely nothing to get what I want, these are still bids that I have in. Unfortunately, mine are set for schedules I'd like in Boston. They mean nothing in Atlanta. So my until further notice bids, technically the only thing I bid for this month is no flight lead and Sundays and Mondays off when I have to go to church. I'm not getting that in Atlanta. So since I didn't go in and tailor my bid towards Atlanta, I'm probably not gonna hold either one of those things. So yeah, should be interesting. June schedule. Oh, it's still loading. But I'm obviously back on 8 days because I'm Atlanta based now. You're on 8 days until like you're 1,000 years old. So that'll be interesting. That'll actually be really fun. Swap. This isn't too bad. This isn't bad. I mean, I've seen worse. I've had worse schedules. There's lots of time off. This isn't bad. Okay, let's get into this schedule. So I actually start off the month with a couple of days off. First, let's just look at it. I will say, there's not a single weekend off. So remember when I said no weekends? I'm working weekends, which I expected. Like I said, Atlanta's a completely different beast from Boston. I would say Boston's probably our most junior base and Atlanta's definitely our most senior. So of course I'm not getting everything I want. Okay, trip number 1. It is 2 trips back to back, which is a lot of work depending on when they release. Okay. Oh my God. Is this a 2-day or 3? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, it's a 3-day trip, which we love. It's a 14 credit hour 3-day trip. I didn't know trips could be that low. 3 days? How's it 3 days and you only make it? There's no way. This must be a long layover. That's what it is. Okay, it's the fake 3 days. It's a 2-day basically because I have a really long layover. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm truly reacting because this is crazy. So it is a 14 credit hour trip. 3 legs on the first day, a 28-hour layover in ROC, which I'm guessing is Rochester, New York, if I had to guess. I've never been there before. Still don't know if I'm gonna do this trip because 14 credit hours. Why would I be away from home for 3 days and only making that much money? It gets done at 3 p.m. so I get to go home right after. This is a good trip. Like it's not a good trip money-wise, but as a commuter, this is actually pretty perfect. Great. This next trip is also another 14 credit hour trip. I'm gonna be poor. I'm literally gonna be broke. Gosh. 717 trip. I've never been on the 717 aircraft before, ever. So I'm excited to finally see what everybody's been fussing about. It's our smallest plane. It has one galley, very few seats. Just not our most up-to-date aircraft. Okay, so it reports at pretty much 3 p.m. There's a 3-leg day, but the first leg is a deadhead, and a deadhead just means that I'm flying as a passenger. I'm getting paid, but I'm not working. They're just moving me around. It's basically, they want to get me in place to work for the next flight. So I get paid for that. I'm just gonna be chilling in a seat. I would say watching a movie, but I'm pretty sure there's no screens on a 717. 16-hour layover in Asheville, North Carolina. Next day we only have 2 legs, which is crazy. And then we have a 12-hour layover in ECP, which is Panama City Beach. I wish that was a little longer. I love me a little beach layover, honey. And then 3 legs back, and it releases at 2 p.m. Once again, a great commuting trip. Money-wise, this is absolutely garbage. I'm really just gonna enjoy the fact that I get to go to work and still work the trip and come back as soon as the trip's over. Because staying in Boston, paying for hotels, all of that is truly just not worth it. And I don't need as much money as I needed in Boston, honestly. Because where I live now is not that expensive. It's mine, I love it, and I'm happy. I'm just gonna be more positive about the fact that these trips are complete trash. Okay. After that 6 days in a row, I do have to have some days off. Now, my airline usually gives us 6 A-days a month. They're usually separated into A-day 3, A-day 3. Mine got mushed together into A-day 6. So I'm gonna be working 6 days completely straight. I'm gonna have to bid like preference for trips because I don't live within 2 hours driving. I'm probably right about over 3. So I don't want to be standing by at home for them to call me in. I'd rather them go ahead, this is the trip that you're working, go ahead and get to Atlanta so I can start the trip. So it's different from when I was living in Dallas when I was on reserve for American, or when I was living in Boston on reserve for this airline. So yeah, hopefully I get to sign some trips. Then after that set of 6 days, I'm really working 6 days, off 3 days. 6 days, off 3 days. I kind of like it, I'm kind of into it. Okay. We start another 3-day trip. How many credit hours is this one? Don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Oh, it's a 2-day trip. What is this? A 9 credit hour trip. 9 credit hour 2-day. I'm gonna be poor. I'm actually gonna be poor. 2 legs on the first day. Oh no, 3 legs on the first day, one of them being a deadhead. 16-hour layover in Birmingham. You guys know I love Birmingham. I went to college there. I do have some friends there, but I don't want this trip, so it don't matter. Then, oh duh, so 2-day. And then 3 legs on go home day. And it releases at 2 p.m., which I mean, I get to go home afterwards. I'm dropping this trip. There's no way I'm working this. And then we're off for a few more days. And then our last trip of the month, a 16 credit hour 3-day. That's not a lot, but it's the highest that I've seen yet. I'll take it. Reports in the afternoon, late report. I work 3 legs, a 13 hour layover in VPS. I love VPS. I have lots of friends in VPS. 13 hours is not a lot, but it's more, the layover is mostly in the daytime, so I might keep this trip, honestly. Because I can go to the beach that morning and that'll be nice. My friends can join me for breakfast. It's a really nice hotel. Might keep this one. So yeah, super short layover. And then we have 4 legs on day 2. None of them are long. All of these flights will be under an hour. Can't really complain about that. It's on the 717. It's so funny. I've been working for this airline for 3 years, and it's gonna be my first time on this aircraft. And then I have a 16-hour layover in BTR. Where's BTR? Big Time Rush. Guess I'm going to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. It lands late. It lands after 10 p.m. I'm not doing that. Nope, even this trip has to go. All these trips have to go. So that's it. That is my schedule for June. A lot of these trips are just not good. It's hard to truly say if I want to be based in Atlanta when I didn't bid, but I will say I do think I'm gonna end up transferring to Atlanta because going to Boston right now is just not fun. Commuting has been absolutely terrible. Like, it's like literally about to lose my job because I can't get to work terrible. So Right now I'm thinking I'm either gonna stay in Boston and just not work that often, or pick up more trips out of Atlanta, or I'm just gonna have to transfer and be Atlanta-based full-time. So that's a little update on how I feel about commuting. Wonderful. All right, sorry to end that on the low note. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what other videos you'd like to see. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. See y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Bye. Have a blessed day.